in my life, normal sucks. I don't want to be normal.
Yeah. Well, I
We
had
want,
someone ask me yesterday. He's like, Tim, all these guys around me are charging $5, and you're telling me you're going to charge 10 or 12. He goes, how do you even justify that? I'm like, because that's really what it's worth, and they're not factoring in like you got to be able to afford to have the money to have an office manager and to have an office and to have advertisement, to have all these things. Like it's got to kind of be built into the price. And even if you don't have those things now, build into the price so that way you can afford those things, and that way you could run that business that you're imagining.
yeah. Well, and it comes back to the first thing we want to talk about is building trust.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you something. Who would you trust better? Just status quo now, just status quo, okay? I'm not asking what you can afford. Who would you trust better? The company that builds Lamborghinis or Chevrolet?
The company that builds Lamborghinis.
100%.
This screams quality.
Right. It's not what I can afford, right? I can't go get the Rolls Royce, but I would trust the company that had the Rolls Royce manufacturer over the person that builds a Honda Accord.
Mm-hmm.
Why? It's a car's a car. I mean, it's just doing the thing. But the difference is in how it's perceived. See, I had a buddy come off of a cruise ship the other day, and he said, Chris, we walked into this little retail store. It didn't know what it was. It just looked like a woman's store, and they're just selling little things. He's like, I really didn't even know what was in the store.
Mm-hmm.
But when we walked in, he said the ambiance of the store changed everything. He said there's beautiful white, really comfortable looking couches and chairs. And sitting on the tables in front of these chairs are magazines with Rolex, Lamborghini, Ferrari. Immediately, he said, I didn't have to ask pricing on anything because I knew this store was for high rollers.
Yeah.